Greetings friends, my name is Mykola Volohov, call sign Abdullah. I'm the commander of the TERRA group. Today's video will be dedicated, as probably all the previous ones, to the destruction of the occupiers on the Ukrainian soil. You will watch how we work to prevent enemy infantry from reaching cover, how we slaughter tanks, and how we burn enemy artillery. Traditionally, I want to thank all those who support us on this really difficult path. And for those who want to join, we have an actual fundraiser. We're collecting for pickup trucks with electronic warfare systems. We're collecting for the modification of FPV kamikaze drones like this one, so they always reach enemy positions. A link to the fundraiser will be in the description of the video or by this QR code. For sponsors and patrons, we post unique videos that you will not see anywhere else. I also want to note that in this video, a lot of occupation infantry will go to Kobzon for a concert. So for those who want to watch the uncensored version, go to our Telegram channel at TERRAops. All videos are released uncensored there. So the first part of the video is devoted to working on enemy infantry trying to get to their positions. They are walking across the field, and specifically on this strike you can see how quickly the crew makes decisions. They go for one occupier, but he is hit by another drone. Immediately the target changes and the second one is hit. To make such split-second decisions takes a lot of experience. The crews have been working for 2 years, some for 3, and this is why we can work so efficiently. And here is an illustration of how Ivan plays the dead. You see he is covered with a bulletproof vest on top. He thinks that this will save him. We have already worked with such cases more than once, and we know that it is unnecessary to carry out a finishing maneuver. The enemy continues to try to transfer infantry to the fortified area on foot across the field. But in fact, they will all meet the same fate by the end of the day. Despite the fact that the infantryman is firing at the drone, you can see how he shoots. The attempt fails and the drone flies right under his feet. Mavic 3T with a thermal imaging camera confirms detonation. You can see a clear thermal signature of the explosion. And here, friends, we will show you Ivan that almost could. He fires at our FPV drone and even hits it. This causes the drone to fall by inertia, and the hit is indirect. The occupier takes out a tourniquet and bandages his leg. Now his mobility is significantly reduced and he has to move on all fours. The good news, friends, is that the Allied crew has finalized this uninvited guest and he did not have to suffer anymore. Here the enemy is trying to use a tree as a cover, knowing that the picture of an FPV drone is not very good due to the enemy electronic warfare. But the crew is experienced, they find the Ivan and make a direct hit. This infantryman is trying to use the technique which is called I can see and I'm not seen. He walks extremely calmly, covering his face with a hood. Let's see if it works. It doesn't. Direct hit and Ivan goes to a Kobzon concert. The second drone of the Project Spike crew is conducting additional reconnaissance to be 100% sure of the result. Some of the enemy infantrymen still manage to run across the field and get the tree line, which provides them with protection. Now you will observe how massive the attack is to knock them out of fortified areas. This Ivan hid behind a tree and the FPV drone hits right at his feet. The type of ammunition is high explosive fragmentation, destruction is 100%. Here the Mavic 3 split screen. On the left you can observe the thermal imaging spectrum, on the right the normal picture. These two were able to reach the trench line and take a position in the shelter. In order to achieve the result, FPV crew must bring the drone directly into the entrance to this dugout. Although you can see that the roofing is not too thick, but the very fact that they are underground protects them significantly. The drone flies directly into the entrance. You can see the initial explosion and then the fire. The position that was supposed to protect the occupiers becomes their grave. We continue to work on the enemy's shelters. We have information from the reconnaissance group that there is an enemy infantryman there. FPV drone flies directly into the entrance. Thick white smoke is pouring from the dugout, and then Ivan crawls out of there. The info is confirmed. I think there will be a blur on YouTube. If you want to watch without it, go to our Telegram channel. There it will be uncensored. Although trench lines and dugouts significantly increase the survival of the enemy personnel, it is no match against the skill of the crews of the Battalion of Unmanned Systems of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. We continue to work on the enemy's artillery, which covers the maneuvers of the enemy infantry. The first FPV drone flies into the cannon itself. And here is the prompt decision-making by the Project Spike crew. Seeing that an enemy infantryman wants to cover the gun with fire, the drone operator changes the target and hits right under his feet. Here, friends, it would seem a mundane hit of an enemy Bukhanka that the enemy uses for logistics of personnel and ammunition. But we decided to show it because you will soon see how beautifully it burns. The first drone blows off the net that covers it, and the second flies directly into the target. You can see that everything around has already flared up quite well, but the final fire will look even better. Sheaves of fire and smoke are pouring from the engine, and even the electronic warfare system, which you can see on it, did not help much. Bukhanka flared up, and the result satisfied us 100%. And now, friends, the target is an enemy tank. We have already told in previous videos that tanks have to be slaughtered like mammoths. In the last frame you could see an infantryman who tried to cover the tank with fire, but after the detonation of the first FPV drone, he apparently changed his mind. The second FPV drone flies from behind under the turret. The reconnaissance drone confirms the detonation of the cumulative ammunition. We aim precisely at the back of the turret where the ammunition is. The third crew, having information that no one is covering the tank anymore, has the opportunity to aim more carefully and target exactly the point that is most desirable for strikes. And here we get the result. The tank begins to burn. Friends, I hope that you really like this part of the video. You have watched up to this point. And now, as promised, we will show a live video of the Project Spike crew. Live emotions from the position as it all really happens. Let's go. Get some. It hit a branch. Steady. Steady. Ah, dorks. Poor guys, they must be tired. Hit under the tree? Well, that's stupid. Come on, come on, come on. Why does the video break so much? Come on. Come on. Threw something. He threw his stick. Watch out, there's a tank on the road. Work on it. shooting. Gentlemen, on the stream I observed that they are shooting at something. Yes, at FPV near them. They are in the pit. Are you flying close? Come on, he fell. Go to him. Runs into the bushes. Runs to the edge of the bushes. Friends, thank you for watching. Thank you again for your support. And once again, I remind you that you can support the TERRA group by following the link under the video or by using this QR code. Your support is very valuable to us. Thanks to your support, we can work efficiently and stay alive. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, write comments. This helps to promote the video so that more people see it. Also, subscribe to the Telegram channel. I remind you, all videos are uncensored there. Friends, victory will definitely come. It will be our common with you. Glory to Ukraine.